With that being said, it's another person who I think is highly, highly fucking talented. If you ask me, this is Toronto's best kept secret when it comes to the rapping. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. And it's not because I personally know this person. It's because of the content and the music I know this nigga has in the vault, just sitting there. It's the songs I've heard from this guy. It's the lyrics. It's the flows. It's the cadences. He's been able to reinvent himself so much, but he just has to put it out there for everybody to see. That's the number one fucking thing in the world. Put it out there. Like the amount of songs this guy has, like I know he has in the vault personally. He has 14 videos out. Like since 2018. He's had this channel since 2018. He has 14 videos out. Do the math on that. Bro, this is 1 year, this is 1 year, this is 2 years, this is 2 years, this is 5. I remember this video shoot. Like, this is 5, this is 2 years again, this is 4 years, these are audios, 4 years, 4 years. Like, and then 3 shorts, like 16 views, 30, like, doesn't matter about the views. Forget about the views for now. Just look at the consistency. Like, this doesn't scream Mr. Consistent to you. This doesn't scream, like, you know what I mean? Like, what song should I play first?
Wouldn't it be cool if building a website...
Let's play this song first. And I really want to play this song first because I like this song. I genuinely do. Like, good video and everything. Like, great video.
Anywhere on the page.
How many times do I gotta tell people we in it to win it, not in it for show? I get the bags, let's go. No key, push the start, let's go. He went outside, mad by the hoe. Waist on the bag once you send me the low. Whoa, with a load. Take off elastic and count up the dough. Let's go, let's go. Way too much soft, bro, he passed me a bowl. Way too much sauce for your average Joe. I am a boss that won't cap in his songs. I hear the cap when I'm playing your songs. What you want? Nothing crazy. Fuck giving chances, that shit drove me crazy. I've been going crazy, still trap like the 80s. I've been taking trips to like 4 and a baby. I'm going crazy, like who raised me? 2020, I saw more than an 80. It was crazy, wasn't lazy. I remember when they didn't want to play me. Say my pen wasn't crazy enough. I remember promoters tried to deal with me rough. There's too many fake niggas, don't know who to trust. I had to tell other niggas to keep it a buck. Should I got when I know that they couldn't. Whip it up in the spot while to make sure it locks. But I'm panicking if you see.
Bro, like by now, like is like if I play 5 fucking other Toronto artists, they're going to sound like they're from Toronto. This is the most important thing about the next wave that is coming. We haven't developed the sound that is going to make us popular yet. I'm going to say that one more time. We have not developed the sound that is going to make us popular yet. If you go by any region in the States or anything like that, they have certain sounds and that their demographic that attracts their demographic of fans. We have not developed the sound that is going to make us popular yet. So that means it's a wide open target. It's just somebody has to hit it. There's going to be one sound that is going to be so popular that's going to flood the States that a million other niggas from the city are going to try and copy it, and that's going to become our sound. There's going to be a bunch of million of those little niggas running around trying to recreate that sound. But that's a great thing because we'll finally have like people say that we don't have an identity, we don't have this, we don't have that. I don't disagree, but I don't agree. There's a million other artists in the city. It's just that nobody has broken through that underground threshold to the mainstream side where they've carried a whole wave and created a whole wave within the city, and they're being able to lift it on their shoulders. When you're able to, when you create that new sound and you're able to hold it on your shoulders and you're able to hold the city down, it's going to show. And I don't mean that disrespect to Nav, Drake, The Weeknd, but those niggas have sounds that are like you can't replicate. They're one of ones. It's just that they come from our city, our country, our region. It's just a coincidence, but they're all one of ones. And it's not to say that they all have separate talent, but they're megastars. Like The Weeknd and Drake. I think Tory would be the biggest artist in the world if he wasn't locked right now. But The Weeknd and Drake specifically, like they're megastars. Justin Bieber's a mega fucking star. Like everybody else is kind of under their umbrella type thing, under like. You know what I mean? If it's not Tory, The Weeknd, and Drake, like everybody else is under that umbrella. Like if we're just keeping it a bean, we have not developed the sound that is going to get us to that next level yet. And it's not to say that it doesn't exist. It just hasn't broken through the threshold, and somebody hasn't been consistent enough to keep it going. It's probably gonna be Smoke Dogg. it's probably going to be Houdini. Obviously, RIP to them. But you have to stand the test of time. That's what makes people great. But that also requires consistency. It also requires a certain amount of dedication. I know there's going to be one individual from our rap scene that is going to create that wave, and it's going to take us to the next level. It's going to start to lead us into that next wave where Toronto becomes the hub of music in North America at the very least. Like these are the type of guys that could do it, because he doesn't even sound like he's from here, but like he doesn't necessarily sound he's like he's from the States either. He's created his own sound, his own style, his own wave. It just hasn't been copied because he hasn't made it look like it can be successful yet. If he can make it seem like it could be successful, he could be that guy very fucking easily. He just has to make it seem like this sound can catch a wave and be popular. He just has to be more consistent and put in more work to be consistent. That's all it is. But this sound right here, niggas don't have better cadence, flow, like everything. We know what makes LeBron in '99 is that he could pass, he could shoot, he can handle the ball, and he could drive, he could dunk. Cadence, flow, rhythm, be able to switch it up and be able to make hits with songs with substance. It's going to take all 6 of those things for somebody to do that, and I genuinely think he has it, but he just has to be consistent enough to do it.
To the pudding, niggas talking the talk, but can't walk how I walk. We can start from the work that you put in. We, the work that I put in, they couldn't. The shit that I'm risking, they wouldn't. The shit that I'm doing, they couldn't. All utensils are metal, not wooden. Probably selling some shit that I shouldn't. Couple bands that you put into cryptos and stock. Pray to God, no more rocks in my socks. I'm on the race to the top, niggas.
Like, niggas, nah, like, bro, like, it genuinely confuses me as to how people don't figure out how to be consistent or figure out how to manage themselves in a way where they could put themselves in a position to be successful. No one can put you in a position to be successful but yourself. And that's not just that's not directed at him. It's just for people in general, because we've had millions of niggas that have been in that situation, or I shouldn't say millions, but we had a few niggas that have been in that situation and just didn't stand the test of time and had unfortunate endings. And that's obviously like not by their doing, but you have to take some kind of accountability as to who you are and what level of consistency you can maintain and upkeep. Like, but you gotta be consistent. You gotta figure out a way to drop and be consistent and figure out how to up your brand in a way. And that's no disrespect to anybody, but we've yet to have it yet. Otherwise, we would have it. We don't have it. If we're being real, the most successful underground artist out of Toronto ever is Pressa. It's Pressa. I'm not talking about Tory Lanez, Drake, The Weeknd, Nav. I'm not talking about like if we're being honest, it's Pressa. Like it's 1,000,000% Pressa. It's no doubt in my mind. When I think of, I'm not gonna say that yet. That's a whole different video. But like, it has to be Pressa. Like, there's no other option. It has to be Northside Benji or Pressa to me, in my opinion. But there's a very important reason as to why, because he's been able to cross over to the States. That's why. Other niggas haven't been able to go there and come back. Houdini did, but again, you got to stand the test of time, and unfortunately, he passed away. Pressa is the most successful underground artist the city has ever seen. Argue with whoever you want. Don't argue with me. Actually, we won't go to the most recent one just yet. Does he have more on Apple Music? I just want to see something. The problem is with this is like like niggas be like, oh, you're about. I literally have so many songs that are unreleased, just sitting there. And I know they're not out yet, and it sucks. But actually, here we'll go to this one, because he switches it up on this, and this includes G-Man.
You can turn me up in headphones too?
I just want so fuck out the gate. There's fucking DT. But it says No Sleep featuring G-Man and DCB, so this is a North Face Tay, I guess, song. But it's off of Nomi. Shout out to Nomi. But yeah, again, like North Face Tay, DT Beats, and G-Man, like that's a great three-way collab. Pause. Like these guys all do what they're supposed to respectively. Like then they all have great amount of talent. So
No.
and G-Man has the best visuals in the city for an underground artist. Don't argue with me.
I damn near get no sleep. We the ones they like to see. Walk by faith, not say you'll see. I might charge the guys a fee. I'm North Face T big SOB. Chef, I got the recipe. Invested in this technically. They tryna get next to me. They stressing me. God blessing me. I wanna buy less than 3 real chemistry. I bless the feast like Rowdy Rich. I feed the street. Investments, I feed the beef. The presidents in my jeans. Stack it up and then repeat. I turned all my losses into lessons. That's the shit I preach. Run up so much money while they sleep. That's the shit I teach. Pop up just like trick or treat. Mask up.
Was it Couldn't is the song I just played before this. Sounds completely different than Couldn't. But this is what I mean. Like, bro, like this is a guy that can get in different bags. This is a guy that has that ability to do what he wants on a track. I've never, and respectfully, I've heard songs from him that have bigger underground artists than him that haven't been released, and he's out-rapped them every time. I've never heard anybody out-rap NFT. If anything, G-Man didn't get out-rapped on this track. They did very well together. They both were at the level they were at an equal level, but I've never heard Tate ever been out-rapped. And that's no disrespect to anybody that's been on a song with him. You're just not out-rapping him. Because guess what? You're going to, when you rap with him, you're going to hear it, you're going to redo your verse, or you're going to try and take his flow, or you're going to try and do his flow, but you're not going to be able to do it better than him off rip. Unless you're a mainstream established artist who's very talented, like his talent level, I've yet to see somebody match his talent level on any fucking song. And that's not me like, oh, I know him, didn't know, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck. He could tell you the conversations that me and him have. I'm very impartial. I don't care who you are. I'm gonna tell you how I feel. His talent level is one of one for real. It's just consistency isn't there. He just needs to be more consistent. If he has hits from 2018 that would shake the building now at clubs. And I know this personally because I listen to them on a daily fucking basis. He has hits from 2018, we're in 2025, that would shake the building in clubs till this day.
The month is Halloween. I just had that time, I number everything, I need all the beats. 20s, 50s, 100s, money's coming in, they keep calling me. Right hand right beside me, answer the phone, I tell them Stalin G. Point for point, we all gon' eat. That last bar is for my team. Strictly always belt my cream, giving sales all day, don't bother me. I damn near get no sleep. We the ones they like to see. Walk by faith, not sight, you'll see. I might try the guys a fee. I'm North Face T big SOB. Chef, I got the recipe. God just keeps on blessing me.
You see me but don't know me. Been running programs overseas. Been conning raps while I can sleep. 10 bad bitches all.
Again, another guy, I'm gonna stop it again. I don't give a fuck. Sounds completely different from the other songs that I played earlier on in part 1 or part 2. I don't know what parts the videos are gonna be broken up into yet, but sounds completely different than what he did before. And that's not an accident. I know he puts time into his craft. I've been to multiple studio sessions where this guy's been in there multiple times, and he's been on multiple songs, and he sounds completely different. The shit he has in his vault as well is very good. I know he's gonna drop because he's consistent. What he's gonna drop, when he's gonna drop, obviously I don't know that. But just from meeting him and understanding how dedicated to his craft he is going to be on the rise. And you're paying attention to numbers now, but he's compounding interest. He's not, and another thing is too, like, he's not a broke guy. I'm not saying anybody else I've played is broke or anything like that. But he has the money to fund himself and be able to put himself in certain positions and certain situations that other people may not. He has a leg up on the competition already without people even realizing it. And that's not for me to put him in a spot like above anybody or anything like that. But again, I'm just being impartial as possible. This is a guy that if he blows, pause, I would not be surprised. He's one of them ones. I don't give a fuck. The level he was at a year ago to where he is now is way different. What he's been able to do from compounding interest, getting better 1% every day is fucking insane.
Freaks, dreams on the phone, I give them jobs and they call me Steve. My family, they count on me, and all my bros, they all need me. Serving fiends while playing fiends. Travis Air Forces on feet, my fit is neat. You can't get these. Know me team with SOB, 808s playing DTB. He on the beat.
18 beats.
I damn near get no sleep. We the ones they like to see. Walk by faith, not say you see. I might trust these guys a fee. I'm Norfolk T-Big SOB. Chef, I got the recipe. Invested in this technically. They tryna get next to me. They stressing.
But again, I don't mean to call them out, but like I'm be as honest as possible. More NFT DTBG man on the way. 7 months later, like I think this is the only track they've dropped, and this is what it's just underground Canadian underground kings. Yeah. See, like you have people like this fucking commenting on your shit. Like you guys are definitely like, you guys aren't no slept on combo. You guys are nice. Like, you guys are definitely nice. This again, like I said, there's a duel that's needed in the city. This could very easily be it. It's just how consistent are you going to be? That's all it comes down to. Let's see. What song? I want to play one more. I was checking out. Let's see what I call. And this isn't. I think he switched. And this is another hand. Is he popping up? Is he popping up still? Yeah, I think he accidentally has two. I don't know how that works. Okay, I think this one's gone. Okay, so yeah, it is gone. Do I? Can I search? No. He has these 3 songs out there right now. I know he usually has more, but I think he just switched it over, so he's probably getting that dealt with. Oh, I'm gonna manage. Yeah, we'll do 2 more. I'll probably do manage because I like manage. To the other 2 songs I played by this guy, which is Couldn't and No Sleep, tell me if he sounds the same. If I played 3 different songs, if you could listen to his voice clearly, obviously you're gonna know it's the same guy, but cadence, flow, and lyrics match up, yeah. But everything else, bro, like he sounds completely different. How are you on 3 different songs within a 1.5-year span, and you're able to make them sound that good, but you're able to make them sound that good, but they're not the same. There are very few people that off rip that could easily switch up the flow and do different things. There's some people that have been rapping for 5 to 7 years and they haven't changed their flow once. You haven't heard this nigga use the same flow once. There's a clear difference. There's clear levels to this shit. It's not to disrespect anybody else we've listened to today or anything like that. A lot of these guys are just starting out, or a lot of these guys are like, but specifically just speaking on him and just calling it like it is, with just specifically him. 3 different songs, 3 different flows, 3 different cadences. You can't argue with me when I say that. Like he's rapping at a high level. He's not rapping at a beginner level. He's rapping at a high underground level. It's just he just needs to promote better. He needs to be more consistent, and he needs to build an audience. Like that's just all it is. If you were to play him in a label, they would probably tell you this nigga sounds better than half the niggas out here today. But what audience does he have? What consistency has he built for himself? And this is not to bash him again. He's dead nice. Consistency is key.
I'm blessed, but sometimes feeling like I'm cursed. I know they fake claiming they real, but for me that will never work. I took a pack and went to work. Man, I knew something would work. I'm that diamond in the rough. I'm shining straight out the dirt. I took my name and held it high. They couldn't drag it through the dirt. I see the fake up in the eyes. They ain't scaring shit off these perks. Bad new glizzy came with attachments. I'm ready to let it burst. Why they hating up on my team? Ain't no sleep, but we putting work. Ain't no replicating my sound. That shit won't work. Hundreds coming to T-Brown. If I don't know that knock, I told Lil Brody there to pack up. I know some niggas hating on me since I got my racks up. But you guys ain't no savage, or they call it Memphis backup. Real trap nigga in the club, I throw a bag up. Don't ask about my back and I let...
Hard, like, can't even argue it. Like, nigga going crazy. Let's go to this most recent.
Let's go. Let's go. Go. Yeah. The fuck is you doing? If you ain't winning, safe to say you losing. We tryna break the bank off music. They cannot do it how I do it. They don't know plugs but talk units while I'm on the move with shit moving from the back end. I might bruise it. Shit gon' slap if DT produced it. How much can they lose it? Dripping in sauce, the latest and the newest. Chrome hearts, fucking Cupid, broken party and the guys useless. Too old to make excuses. They ain't like that, they just boosting. If you pay extra more's included, better than none, that's the end of conclusion. Fuck all that talking, let's do it fast. Card free, we zooming. Bitch, we ballin', we ain't hooping. Tryna compete when they know.
You hear the beat on this bitch? Like, DT definitely outdid himself on this bitch. And DT's rapping again at a high fucking level. Different song. Different. It sounds like it's like, bro, you would swear this nigga just reaches into a bag and grabs a new flow and just says, let me go. Like, that's it, bro. And the thing is, I can't even tell you the amount of shit this nigga has in a vault. If you were to drop all that shit today, bro, like, niggas would be like, who the fuck is this guy? If he dropped a song every week for the next 6 to 8 weeks, niggas would be saying he's the best in the city because he would be dropping 6 to 8 songs of the best songs you've heard in a long ass fucking time. And a lot of them could be Toronto anthems. This could be, again, I'm not saying this song could be a Toronto anthem. But this is like probably the best like lyrics or sound wise for beats and everything, and like the way he's rapping. This is probably the best song we've. No Sleep might be better. Manage might be better too. I don't know, debatable. But like even then, like it's still a debate. You're dropping songs at a high level. It's just bait, but like, and this is not to like. I'm gonna call him out because like, bro, 185 views, and then if you look at Manage so it's 792, and then I can't forget what No Sleep's at. But No Sleep's, I know No Sleep's over Iraq for sure. But like again, like his highest viewed shit is Realist, and we'll go to that one after. And then we played Couldn't as well. But like this is when he was like, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. But like the drop off from like I know this came out in like beginning. I think this came out the first half of 2024, and this came out what 9 days ago. Like there's a clear difference of consistency. Like you gotta be consistent, and this shows you. But like these, in my opinion, these aren't the Realist, let's go. Couldn't and Realist aren't his best songs by a mile. They can't be. He's made a million better songs by now, but he just hasn't consistently dropped, and he needs to. Again, in my opinion, just my opinion. But when you consistently drop, you build a fan base, you build a core audience, you show them that you have growth. It doesn't seem like you dropped a song like right here, but now you're dropping a song over here. That seems like it happened overnight because we haven't heard of you for 6 to 8 months, maybe a year. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way the level of like that he's rapping at, he shouldn't be dropping every 4 to 5 months. Like, he shouldn't be. It shouldn't be that. It should be every month at the very least. Every 2 weeks, if he can manage it, you should be dropping every 2 weeks because in less than a year's time, with the amount of heat he has and the level he's rapping at, it wouldn't take him more than a year to blow up. If he just lock in for 8 to 9 months of just consistently dropping, if he dropped 9 songs in 9 months, niggas would be saying he's the best in the city. And I that's what I truly believe. And this is just from a rapper standpoint. I'm not talking about R&B or whatever, but from a rapper standpoint, niggas would be saying he's the best in the city. Whether that be true or not, it doesn't matter because it'd be the talk of the town. The fact that you're able to even create that conversation and put yourself in those conversations because you put in the work to do that speaks for itself.
2025 is in full swing, and if, despite your best intentions...
Shut up, nigga. Shout out to French. This is a nigga I definitely want to interview. He's been everywhere, bro. This guy is out here with fucking Roy Woods, who I'm gonna do a video on after because I think that nigga's dumb slept on, especially his last body of work.
Hey, yo, Noir.
Ayy, realest niggas in the mix. I just see counterfeits. Type to go and spend your rent. All without counting it. Money counter, count the racks. Get the 20s, put all of them in. Told you guys to drip or drown. But my drippy guy keep drowning within. This is the drippy guy drowning within. Prince now the king with my crown in this bitch. I need a shorty who's down for the shit. Not no poly, just trying to get rich. Interest in money, habits like to spend. I was just serving addicts to offense. My type of drip just rolls up from the death. The way that I'm back, I pack and punch my pen. The way that I rap, I'm taxing for events. The way that I snap just like
that's like 4 songs now. That's 4 songs now. Like this is respectfully, this is why I saved the best for last. Like in my opinion, like out of everybody on this list, this is the most now ready nigga. If we said everybody on this list, go get us one. This nigga's doing it. Like this nigga already has them. That's the problem. Like that's what pisses me off. He already has them. It's not like he's doing this by accident. He puts time into his craft. He just doesn't show that he puts time into his craft because he doesn't drop. This is the most now ready nigga there is, respectfully. And niggas could argue with me, disagree with me. Show me a nigga that's more consistent with him when it comes to, like, I'm not saying drop wise, but the level of you drop music, the level you drop music at. Niggas will drop music up here, and then niggas will drop music down here. He's steadily dropping music up here, and even when he drops music down here, his down here isn't the same as everybody else's. He's rapping at a high level, at a high consistent level. It's just that he's not consistent enough. He doesn't promote himself in the right ways, and he doesn't do what he needs to do to get the job done, and that's in all due respect. But if we're being real, this is the most now ready nigga there is when it comes to this music shit, in my opinion, that I've seen. If you could, because like, at the end of the day, there's certain niggas where their sounds will get played out. There's certain niggas that don't have that aren't up there lyric wise, that they don't get to that altitude. Bro gets there quick cadence, flow. He gets there quick. Like we're not doing this. It's just consistency, and this is why I saved them for last, because everybody on the list is still growing and they're just starting out. But this is one nigga that has everything that you need to be it. Like even when it comes down to the look factor, niggas, everybody, like if you thought dreads, Future just cut his dreads, but he just had dreads, like Metro dreads, like bro, like, and I'm not just saying that because he has dreads, but like he has the full look, like bro, like he's not somebody you can't market. This is somebody you could definitely market. The fact that he's coming out of Canada is very important, because he's going to be marketable. Like, you know what I mean? He's probably the most marketable guy there is when it comes to everything combined. And just understanding his personality and like being in the same room as him, like this is not somebody that you can't put in front of a camera, or somebody that you can't interview, or like, you know what I mean? Like if you see like all the behind the scenes and everything that adds up to like who he is as a person as well, most now ready nigga there is. Everybody else is just starting out, and he could still just be starting out as well. But the fact is, he's just not consistent enough. He has music videos from 2, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Like, if he dropped all this heat in a certain span of time, niggas would be saying he's the craziest nigga out. If he was consistent from 2018 till now, he would be mainstream. Like, there's no doubt about it in my mind. He does not sound like he's from Canada. He can start a sound wave that people can mimic and people will try to copy, because he has so many different pockets and so many different flows that he'll have 4 different versions of himself running around. And that's what people would be trying to mimic. 4 different versions of the same person. He could literally be the Young Thug of Canada if he locked the fuck in. That's all he has to do. Just lock the fuck in for a year, and this guy will blow. Pause. But you know what I mean.
like I never left. Send me a snap with North Face on the chest. I'ma pull up with North Face on the best with a just in case this shit a test. Promise they ain't nothing less. We sippin' till nothing left. I make a play to the left, just like I'm Jason Kidd, ball to the nets. They told me shit I could never forget. Every day I live my life, no regrets. Rule number 1, never settle for less. Aretha Franklin, girl, I'm over respect. Just like Nike, don't we all wanna check? Shoe like Spikey, different turn of events. Came in this game and I'm seeking revenge. Realest niggas in the mix. I just see counterfeits. Type to go and spend your rent. All without counting it. Money counter, count the racks. Get the 20s, put all of them in. Told you guys to drip or drown, but my drippy guy keep drowning within. Realest niggas in the mix. I just see counterfeits. Type to go and spend your rent. All without counting it. Money counter.
And like the most frustrating part is just being around him and DT Like, I know it's in the vault, bro. But this is why I say, like, drop, 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 drop. Like, bro, like, drop, my nigga. Like, stop playing. This is like this is literally Toronto's best kept secret, and whether people realize it or not is going to be up to him. Whether he puts in the work to be seen as Toronto's best kept secret is going to be up to him. But until he does what he needs to do, he's not going to get where he needs to be. Where he needs to be. Like, that's it's just that simple. This is a purest example of talent can't get you everywhere. And this is Kevin Durant said it. Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. That's all there is to it. But another thing is, like, I want to say, like, before, like, I fuck, bro, it's been this video is at this point is 2 hours and 30 minutes. Like, definitely have to break this up into 4 or 5 parts. Fuck, but that gives me content for the next, like, five or 6 days. Probably. I'll probably ought to drop this all in one day. I don't give a shit. Probably drop 2 a day or whatever, but and it's like, if people are ever gonna see this, like, I hope people tune in, people watch. If you made it this far, like, you're on part 5 or you've somehow seen this video, definitely comment, like, and subscribe. I don't think I've said that yet. Definitely haven't said that in, like the last 2 videos, but definitely subscribe. Appreciate the likes too. Appreciate a comment too. But basically, you don't wanna let your talent outdo you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't wanna just try and rely on your talent. Like, bro, you could be the most talented guy in the world, and I'm pretty sure, like, you ever met Drake himself, he'll tell you gotta put that work in. Like, bro, the amount of features, the amount of songs he was on, the amount of people that wanted him on the songs, he was doing them all, bro. Drop, 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 drop. Bro, drop, drop, drop. Even now, press the drops, press the drops, press the drops. Everybody drops. The only person that, like, unless you create that system where you're dropping bodies of work now, like Northside Benji, he has a system where he'll drop songs here and there, or he'll be on people's album. Excuse me, like Money Music's, who I've reviewed the other day. But he'll drop bodies of work, and because he drops so much substance within that body of work, he doesn't have to drop often. He's always working, though. You can see on his stories, you can see how the way he promotes himself, the way he has shit going on. He always has shit going on. But he drops good bodies of work. Doesn't have to drop large bodies of work, but he drops great bodies of work. You can't deny that. So again, like, you gotta be able to rise to the occasion. And just because you're very talented, unless, like, you're just even, like, bro, like 21 Savage said himself, like, it's an anomaly to pretty much become a rapper. You just gotta be very lucky. You gotta be in the right place, right time. You gotta, to be a consistently paid rapper, to live off this shit and say you do this, to book out shows, to everything. That doesn't happen to just anyone. You gotta command an audience. You gotta show that you can command an audience. Don't be afraid to show your personality. Don't be afraid to show who you are. Don't be afraid to drop content outside of music. And that's not to say that you gotta go be doing YouTuber shit. You gotta be doing excessive shit. You could still be doing yourself and dropping content within that. Even if you're dropping snippets every day, or you're just be consistent. Post pictures of yourself. Another thing I want to say is, like, when you get to the point where, like, you don't have to be a major artist to be able to perform. I've seen non-major artists perform. Work on your stage presence. Be confident. Like I've seen guys perform and they've had great songs, but they've had no stage presence. There's a mainstream guy that has no stage presence, and no disrespect to him, I'm not gonna say his name, but I've seen videos, and I'm like, I would never go to this guy's concert because he has no fucking stage presence. Like, he doesn't command an audience. He has no crowd control. He has no energy. Like, you could tell he's kind of scared of the crowd, of the general public. He, as a performer, as an artist, you're gonna have to tour. Touring is your bread and butter. J. Cole said it. Everybody said it. Like, that's where you get your money at. Don't be afraid to put on a show, perform, show your personality. Like, work on your appearance. Like, be confident in who you are. Work on yourself to the point where when you go out in public and if someone recognizes you, you're giving a good impression. You're giving a good reaction. Because no matter what anybody says, whatever you say on the fucking internet, it doesn't matter. Like, I didn't see Sav 4 times on the internet that much, but when I seen the reaction this nigga got in the club, I'm like, oh, he's lit. He could sell at a show and that show would be fucking jumping. Like, that's a fact. Like, that show would be fucking jumping. Just because I seen the response this nigga got, he's the type of nigga that could shake a building off his song alone. If you're not the nigga that could shake a building off the song alone, then at least like have the energy to uplift everybody else to get them to shake the building because of your energy. Like, don't be one of those guys that like when it comes down to it, like you can't put on a good show. Like, bro, when I seen I'll say the positive ones. So when I seen Drake and J. Cole perform, like, and obviously like these are megastars, bro, their crowd control is ridiculous. This nigga Drake's concerts are literally a fucking sing-along. Like, it's not to say that he didn't sing. He performed. He performed very well. But his concerts are a fucking sing-along. The crowd control is insane. And then I'm like, and then he went first, and I believe J. Cole went second. And I was like, how the fuck is J. Cole gonna match this? Like, it just seemed like a very Drake-oriented crowd. Like, the amount of people that were singing, and then J. Cole came on. Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. That nigga has crowd control. The amount of people that I didn't think that would be responding to him like that, bro, word for word. Even his performance, even though he didn't have the same crowd control as Drake, and that's not to say the same level, but he controlled the crowd in a different way, and he rapped more than Drake did, but it was at such a high level, and it was so crazy that he possessed a different version of crowd control, I should say, and Drake possessed a different one of his own, but they both commanded the crowd in a way I've never seen before. Where it was in Buffalo, I think there was like 30 to 40, maybe even 50,000 people there. But just seeing J. Cole's crowd control compared to Drake's, I realized there's you don't have to be the same person. You don't have to do the same thing. You don't have to appeal the same way to somebody. I was in awe. But when both of them hit the stage, I was genuinely in awe. Just because of the crowd control. And as a super battle rap fan, crowd control is very important. Nigga like Hitman Holla has crowd control. J-Rock has crowd control. Sue Surf has crowd control. New Jersey Twerk has crowd control. These are people that can shake a building on a dime. Artists I've seen 2C perform, mainly females in the crowd, but crowd control. I've seen Wiz Khalifa perform with Snoop Dogg. That was at Budweiser, so I don't really think that was fair. But even for Budweiser, I was surprised at the crowd control they have. But these are all high-level artists who have crowd control and who have mastered their crafts. Who else have I seen? I've seen a lot of other people that I'm not naming and I'm drawing a blank. Was there anybody else that I was like, whoa? I went to an EDM. I even went to see Medusa. Like, if you don't know who that is, that's like an EDM type of thing, a house music type of vibe. Bro, that nigga's crowd control is insane. These guys are no joke jiggy for real. Like, the amount of crowd control you have, the energy you have to possess, that only comes from self-confidence within and like working on yourself and understanding where you want to be and who you are and understanding your audience and the audience that you've catered to and built for so long. Don't be one of those guys that like when it's time, like obviously like you're going to have your nervous moments and whatnot, but like even when I seen JR perform a few years ago, crowd control from the first time I seen him perform to the second time when he won money, I'm like, bro, this nigga's crowd control got better. He's more confident. Like you could tell, like he commands a crowd better. As soon as he hit the stage, he had people reacting to him the way other people didn't. Like there's a group of like 5 or 6, and they couldn't get the crowd to react in a positive way for shit. But when this guy hit the stage, right away crowd control. But that comes like obviously it comes through experience, and that definitely will help. But it also comes from a source of confidence within it. Just working on yourself and understanding who you are and who your crowd is and what they want to hear. But honestly, like, I guess, like, the last thing is, like, the look. Like, understand, like, who you are. Like, your look doesn't depend on who you're catering to. Like, bro, there's like, bro, I listen to Jack Harlow. I don't think me and Jack Harlow dress anything fucking alike. You know what I mean? Like I listen to house music, because my friends put me on a few years back. I don't think we dress anything alike. I listen to J. Cole. I listen to Kendrick sometimes, but like I listen to J. Cole sometimes too. I'm not on the rapidy rap wave right now because, like I said, my favorite artist is Lil Baby. But even me and Lil Baby, I don't think me and Lil Baby dress anything alike. Like if I were to listen to anybody the most, it's 1,000,000% Drake. Like I don't think me and Drake dress anything alike. Like, we're in a time now where you can be an individual, and that's okay. Like, and you're going to attract people who dress like you, and you're going to inspire people to dress like you, but you're also going to inspire people to be themselves. And that's a lot of things that a lot of artists express. Like Cardi paints his nails. I'm pretty sure that everybody that I know people that listen to Cardi that would never paint their nails. It just like, but you know what I mean. But he tracks them to his fan base because of who he is, and like the way. And the one thing I like about Playboy Cardi the most is like he's not afraid to be himself. There's a lot of artists who are afraid to be themselves, and a lot of artists that kind of tuck themselves away and appear as somebody else when it's time to put on a show or time to present themselves to other people. Be the same person. Be confident enough and work on yourself enough so that you can be the same person in every room you walk in. And that doesn't mean that like you're always gonna have the same. You're always gonna have the same feelings or the same. This you're just consistent. You're just able to present yourself in a manner that people will be able to gravitate towards you. You don't have to oversell yourself. You don't have to undersell yourself. But when you're confident in who you are, that's gonna sell it. That's gonna be a sale. It's gonna be a way of selling yourself in its own way. Like you don't gotta do too much. You don't gotta jump out the window for everybody. Like you know what I mean? Like there's gonna be times where you're more upbeat than other times. But because you're not upbeat doesn't mean you're genuinely sad. It doesn't mean that you're genuinely like in a negative mood. But just learn to get to a place for yourself where you can consistently be the same person in every room. And that doesn't mean you're going to act the same every single day, but you just are like the same principles, morals, and values. Because those are things that can be seen no matter what. If you're in a bad mood, you could still show values that you could show in a good mood. If you're in a sad mood, you can still show values and principles that you would have in a good mood. That's what I mean by showing or being consistently the same person no matter what mood you're in. You just gotta be consistent. Like that's what it comes down to. The very first thing I said in part 1, be consistent. It's just at 2 hours and 37 minutes. Goddamn, I might as well fucking streamed. I gotta break this down and do all sorts of shit now. All right. Let's see. Yeah, this nigga actually. I just want to see something before I get out of here. Sorry. No, thank you. Not to the song. I just don't want to hear that noise. I want to talk. Just trying to see something. I'm trying to... Whatever. It's just the same thing.
Today, 2 teams will go head-to-head in a series of challenges, but the catch is they...
I don't know if I really talked about promotion that much, but like trying to get yourself on other networks and like or other like channels and stuff like that is good. Like go whatever reach you can. You're not too. The thing is, don't get into your head that like you're too big to be like on the radar. Obviously, like that's a terrible example, but like you're never too big to be on the radar. You're never too big. Like if XXL offers you something, you take it right away. But like just because someone's up and coming in the city or whatever, like if they only get like 10,000 views or 5,000 views and you do more than on every video, you might be tapping into an audience that has 2,000 people that have never fucking heard of you. Like, don't get in your head that you're too big for anything, especially as an up-and-coming artist. Until you sign the dotted line and your label's working overtime to get you in certain situations, or you have a management team that's going to do right by you, and clarify, doing right by you, you don't wanna act like you're bigger than the city. That's one thing that people have to kind of get out of their head, that they're bigger than the city. Like pop out. Like if you go to the club, bro, like don't pop out and go to the club and not get any content footage, because you can send that same content footage into Six Buzz, into Keep Six Solid, Real Toronto News, and then get them to post it, and then be like, oh, this person blew a bag in the club. Like, you know what I mean? Like, niggas could do shit like that. Or, like, if you're eating or, like, you're going out or, like, you're doing a little freestyle, you could send that into pages and it just makes it look like you're more and more active. Even if you're just posting it on your own story, once you get to a certain level, these blog pages are going to have to keep up with you because you become a person of interest and you demand a certain audience, which is going to up their views as well. Don't trick yourself out of your spot as well. Like, don't don't think you're too big for the system, or the system's not good enough for you, because this same machine that has pushed other people up to a certain point is gonna be able to propel you. And once you're ready and you're prepared, and luck and preparedness come together, like, bro, like, you're not lucky, you were just prepared at the end of the day. Like, that's all it is. It catapulted you into the position that you're ready to take. Don't miss out on that opportunity, or miss out on 2,000 more fans because you think this blog page doesn't have more IG followers than you. Those 5,000 followers can be completely different than the 5,000 followers that you have. You could have 50,000 followers, but you could always use the extra 5. Because what happens if you hit your manager, like, oh, why didn't that label want to sign me? Oh, you're 5,000 followers under the standard that they uphold. They're like, what makes them reach out to our artist? But you could have got those 5,000 fans from. I'm not saying that's how it works. I'm just using an example. It might be a terrible example. I don't know. But you could have accumulated those 5,000 more fans from going to do 3 to 4 other freestyle shows, doing interviews, just going out and just trying to promote yourself in a different light. Like, there's no shame in trying to figure things out for yourself, because once something works for you, there's going to be 1,000 more people that do it. And you're an artist. No matter what you think, there's people looking up to you, whether it be 1 fan, 2 fans, or 3. So something you do is going to be mimicked, and is going to be relayed in someone else's mind, because to them it's working, and it looks like it's working because it's impressionable on them. Don't sell yourself short. Don't sell anybody else short. Just obviously be mindful of how you promote yourself, and what light you promote yourself, and what you do, and like, be careful who you work with. But like, again, don't think you're too big for the certain machines or certain systems, because those 2,000 to 5,000 fans that you could gain just by being posted on some random page that you thought doesn't know shit about shit, or doesn't do shit for anybody, you just never know, right? I'm not saying you go up 2,000 at a time, 500, but everything helps. Like, just be mindful of that. At the end of the day, like, nobody's bigger than the system. Nobody. You just gotta stand the test of time. Nobody's gonna be able to. Nobody's gonna be able to grow if everybody just keeps trying to build by themselves. And yes, of course, you could. If you're good enough, you're gonna blow, or you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. But when you're helping other people out, or even if it's in your mind that you're helping them out, or they're helping you out in their mind, you're still helping one another grow. Like, whether it be because you're adding 200 fans to their platform, the next artist that comes up, you just help them get 200 more fans. And bro, niggas like Lil Baby say it all the time. Like, he's never too big, or the industry's, there's money in it for everybody. Like, don't be in the mindset that, like, I need all the money for because it's not going to happen. You're not going to be able to obtain all the money for yourself anyways. And the more light somebody shines in the city, the more eyes in the city, the more eyes that are likely to be put on you. It's just you putting yourself in those situations, those positions, to be successful and be seen by everybody. Just don't fall for the trap or don't let anybody tell you you're too big for this or you're too big for that. Like, you know what I mean? Just keep a calm, cool head. Look out for certain opportunities and take them. Because everything helps at the end of the day. All right, bro. 2 hours, 45 minutes, 2:30, 2:43, I mean. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about? Yeah, but this is part 5, part 6. I don't know how many parts I'm going to break this up into. I might do 15, I might do 30, I might do 25. Just like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate everything. Everything helps, bro. Even if it's 1 comment, 1 like, 1 view, I definitely appreciate you. Thank you. Holy.